National parks are among the most beautiful places on Earth. They are also among the most dangerous. Every year, people walk into these vast wildernesses and simply never walk out. Some vanish in seconds, within earshot of family, leaving behind clues that only deepen the mystery. Here are 10 mysterious disappearances at national parks that authorities still cannot solve. Number 1. The vanishing without a trace. Across America's national parks, hundreds of people have disappeared under circumstances so strange that seasoned rangers cannot explain them. Many vanish from established trails in broad daylight, surrounded by companions. Search teams comb every inch of ground and find nothing. No clothing, no footprints, no remains. It is as if the wilderness itself swallowed them whole. Number 2. The National Park Service Cold Case Files. In February of 2025, the Park Service made public a roster of cold cases spanning missing persons, unexplained accidents, and crimes with no active leads. Some of these files stretch back decades. Families still wait for answers that may never come. Each name on that list represents a person who entered a park and never returned home. Number 3. The impossible circumstances. Investigators repeatedly encounter disappearances that defy logic. People vanish moments after being seen, sometimes just yards from waiting relatives. Experienced outdoorsmen who know the terrain intimately vanish while novices survive. Bodies, when found at all, turn up miles away in areas already searched. The patterns are so unsettling that they have become the subject of serious investigation. Number 4. Disappearances near water. A disturbing number of cases involve bodies of water. Victims are last seen near creeks, lakes, or rivers, then found submerged in places that were previously searched and cleared. Others vanish near water and are never recovered at all. Investigators note the recurring detail so often that it has become one of the most chilling patterns in the entire phenomenon. Number 5. Children who vanish and reappear. In several documented cases, small children disappear in rugged terrain, only to be found alive days later, miles away in areas no adult could easily traverse. Some are discovered on distant peaks or across steep ravines. When asked how they got there, the youngest often describe being helped by someone they cannot name. Nobody has ever explained it. Number 6. The dogs that refuse to track. Search and rescue dogs are trained to follow human scent for miles. Yet in a number of these park disappearances, the dogs reach a specific point on the trail and simply stop. They lose the scent completely, as if the person ceased to exist right there. Handlers describe the animals becoming agitated, whining, and refusing to continue forward. Number 7. Vanishing in bad weather. Another recurring detail is the sudden arrival of storms. In case after case, a person disappears, just as fog rolls in or a storm breaks over the mountains. The timing is so precise, it almost seems deliberate. Rescuers are forced to abandon searches as visibility drops to zero. And by the time skies clear, every trace of the missing person is gone. Number 8. Clothing found neatly removed. In some of the most disturbing cases, victims are eventually found, but their clothing tells a story no one can explain. Shoes are placed neatly side by side. Jackets are folded. Some are found partially undressed in freezing conditions, a phenomenon that defies rational explanation. These small, deliberate details haunt investigators long after the cases go cold. Number 9. The clusters of disappearances. Researchers have noticed that these vanishings are not random. They cluster in specific geographic zones and repeat across generations. Certain areas of certain parks seem to claim victims again and again, decades apart. Locals sometimes warn visitors away from these places with old stories. The clustering is so consistent that even skeptics admit it demands an explanation. Number 10. The cases that will never be solved. The National Park Service admits that many of these files have no active leads and likely never will. Rugged terrain, vast distances, and time itself erase the evidence. For every case that makes headlines, dozens more fade quietly into archives. Somewhere out in that wilderness, the answers remain, buried beneath the trees that have kept their silence for decades. The wilderness does not give up its secrets easily. Behind every beautiful vista lies the possibility that someone walked in and never walked out. These cases remain open, their answers hidden somewhere beneath the trees. If these stories kept you on edge, subscribe and stay with us